Why, hello there. This is Dr. Umbrage, and welcome to today's Cosmic Council. Oh my god, the timing. Hi Uki. Hi Ukini. How was your Fields of Mystria? Hello Stargazers. Hello Ukini. I hope you had a lovely and cozy stream. Hello. You guys are new here. My name is Nayuta Umbrage. Today I am Dr. Umbrage from FSP EN second generation Ravanis. Today we're doing a stream called Cosmic Council. We do this by time to time. It's a all-around advice corner stream. Oh my gosh, Ukini, did you see the new league updates? Did you see the new league updates? We need to check that out. I opened the game and there was so much things and I was like, damn. I forgot it was the beginning of the season, so I was really overwhelmed with everything. So I think I need to see like a guide for the new season. But welcome again, Ukini and Stargazers. I hope you had a wonderful stream. And you know, if you want to chill, please do so. Need to eat some food, do anything else, please do so. But today it is I, Dr. Umbrage, and we're gonna be doing some Cosmic Council. Let me just say thank you to all the gifters. Thank you so much for the early gifts. Thank you. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Cheese, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for that. Oh my god. Wow, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys all so much. Cheese, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships to the Nayutalaxy. We have 5 more members of the Nayutalaxy. Thank you so much, Cheese. Crab, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships too. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, God. Thank you. Wait 1 second. Let me thank everyone, okay? Thank you. Oh my gosh, guys. What's happening today? Is this the Cosmic Council fee? Thank you so much. Again, Cheese, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Crab, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it a bunch. Thank you so much. Thank you. Minminchi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships too. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, Minminchi. Crab, thank you so much for the additional 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. Club Netherbrands Rogue Sniper, thank you so much for the 1 gifted membership. I appreciate the snipe. Thank you so much. Thank you always. Izanagi, thank you so much for the 1 gifted membership. Thank you so much. Also, thank you for the wait, let me check 1 more second. Thank you so much for the beautiful thumbnail too. Came in clutch. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifted membership. Minchi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Additional 5 gifted membership. Thank you so much, Minchi. Thank you. Also, Fizzy, thank you so much for the gifted membership too. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Slowhand DNP, thank you so much for the gifted membership too. I appreciate it a bunch. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, is it Kist? Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't start. Kist, I think it's Kist. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Increasing the members of the Nayutalaxy. Sakura-san, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Mengifu, arigatou gozaimasu. Gomengifu. Gomen. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Also, Min, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Truly. That was like a good amount, like a 30 new Nayutalaxy members. If you did get a gift, please, you know, if you are here, don't forget to say thank you to the gifter. Also enjoy loyalty badges, emotes, membership content. We just had a membership stream a couple of hours ago, but I hope you guys enjoy that too. Enjoy. But yes, welcome everyone. Today, it is I, Dr. Umbrage. We will be doing our third Cosmic Council. Who was waiting for the third Cosmic Council? Are you guys ready for the third Cosmic Council? I hope you guys are I hope you guys looked forward to it. Sua, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships to Nayuta. Thank you so much, Sua. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it. I'm very happy to see more members, you know, able to use the cute emotes in chat, enjoy the membership content, everything else. Thank you so much again, Sua. Thank you so much again to everyone. Gifted Pog. Thank you so much. I'll give you guys a bonus kiss because that was a lot. Okay. That is the first and last kiss from Dr. Umbrage here, maybe. But, yes. If you do not know what Cosmic Council is, this is like my 10th time saying it. It is an all-around advice stream. If you look at the description, there's a link to my marshmallows. You can send anything regarding life, relationship, technically anything you would like. And yeah, don't forget to read the disclaimer. If you do follow my advice, I will take no responsibility to whatsoever. Yes. Okay. Oh, the what in the patient-doctor relation. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. You're right. I need to be a professional. No more kisses from Dr. Umbrage. Maybe Nayuta Umbrage might, but not for Dr. Umbrage. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. That is a very, very important thing. Okay. 10 out of 10 would recommend. He solved all my life problems. Yes, please leave a review on Google reviews, Yelp, everything. To Cosmic Council. Yes, thank you. Dr. Umbrage and Nayuta Umbrage, two different people? Well, well, I can answer that question, okay? Nayuta Umbrage, they're calling you. Hi guys, I'm back. Dr. Umbrage called me, so I'm here. What'd you need, guys? Did you need anything? Nothing? Okay. Let me call Dr. Umbrage again. Dr. Umbrage, it's your cue. Hello. It is me, Dr. Umbrage, once again. Well, let us begin our session. But again, thank you guys for all the gifted memberships. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's go on to our very first marshmallow. Or I mean, request of the day. I also need to go through them real quick just to see if they're safe or not. They should be safe, but just in case. Okay. Sorry. Again, these are from like a long time ago, so they're gonna be pretty old. Okay, our first request is here. Hi Nayu. I've been feeling burnt out in my process of achieving my dream career, and I felt like I always have setbacks. This career has always been my dream, like it is the only path I see myself doing until my old age. I just want to hear your opinion on how to counter that burnout feeling. Thank you and happy 3 weeks with Ravanis. Thank you so much. It's been like double the amount of that time, maybe like triple soon. Okay, burnout. Burnout. This is something that I think everyone struggles with. So it's not only you. So you can think about that first. I think a lot of people feel burnout, and I think that's totally normal. First of all, it doesn't seem like you are trying to give up, which is a good thing, because again, if you do give up, it's over, right? If you give up, the possibility of achieving your goal will be just immediately 0%. But if you give it an effort, if you try, there's at least a possibility of, you know, achieving of what you want, right? So that's a very good thing. For burnouts, I would, you know, let me think. There's a lot of things that are easy to say, but more difficult to do, which I understand. So I think my advice would be, I'm not sure if you're doing this already, but have something on the side that you enjoy doing a lot. Something that you can take your mind off of, you know, whatever else you're doing. Because, you know, you can think of it as when you burn out, technically, it's just your mind and body that wants a break. You know, you're not giving up, you just want a quick break. So, in order to not make it worse, I would say try to find something you really enjoy, something relaxing. I mean, it could be like a game of Valorant, even if it's not relaxing, but if you enjoy that, I think that's okay too. I think it all comes down to time management too. So, you know, I'm rooting for you. Good luck reaching your goals. I believe in you. But at the same time, don't be afraid to take breaks. I think that's very important too. And although, you know, time is limited, right? All our time is limited. So, don't take too long. Don't take too long to take breaks, but take occasional breaks. Do other things that make you happy too. And then go back to whatever you need to do with a fresh mind. I think that's the best thing that I could say, because something I do want to give advice that's also realistic too, right? I don't want to be like, oh yeah, just don't burn out, right? That's not possible. You're not here because of that, right? So yeah, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for the submission. Clap, 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 clap. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay. The next one is here. Next one. I want to ask for help for all the smart people out there. Here's my problem. I'm struggling to catch up on studying, especially math. Please, please help me. I'm seriously struggling and get distracted easily. Also, I don't even have the mood to study. My grades are dropping a lot lately, and even my family is disappointed. Maybe some tips and encouragement can help me a lot. Okay, so thank you so much for the submission. One thing I would say is I did like math, but I wasn't the best at math either. So back in alien school where I went, yeah, I would say I was like decent, right? I wasn't amazing. I wasn't like really bad at it either, because I guess for math, one tip for math from me would be, it's not too difficult, because once you remember how to do something, it's really easy. You just fit it in whatever you need to do, right? So let's say other subjects like history or whatever, right? Like science. There's a lot of remembering, right? There's a lot of things that you need to remember, which I think is more difficult because I don't like remembering stuff. But when it comes to math, once you know how to solve an equation or anything, It's just putting different numbers in there and doing the same thing over and over, right? So, again, this is something you probably already know, but if you think of it like that, just if you're struggling, try from something more smaller, right? If you're already caught up, that's amazing. But if you're not caught up, try to look back at what you're struggling with. And for math, it's literally just do more. That's literally the best thing that I could say. You won't get smarter by hoping, right? So this comes to any subject. You don't magically get things right. Most of the subjects for any type of school is because you have to put the effort into it. So I'm not saying that you're not putting the effort into it, but maybe try to look at it from a different angle if whatever you're doing now isn't working. Or, you know, if you think that you can do more, try to put more time into it and see if it changes anything. Again, unless you're like very study motivated, no one's in the mood to study. Believe me, no one wants to study when they're in their schools. It's the matter of if you can force yourself to do something or not. And this doesn't only apply to school, by the way. In the future, especially in your life, needing to do something, not because you want to do it, but because you need to do it, is going to be an important skill. So it's a really good thing that you brought this up right now, since you can try to improve that at this point. And I do believe it will help you out a lot in the future too. So yeah, again, no one's in the mood to study, you know, when you're at a certain age. But being able to do that, even if you're not in the mood, is going to make a huge difference in your life, I believe. So I believe you got this, you know? I hope you believe in yourself too. And good luck. Thank you so much for the submission. Yeah, we are all forced to do something, right? Okay. Let's go to the next submission. Okay, next one is a Japanese one. Okay. Next one is a Japanese one. 日本語のサブミッション結構似てるやつ多いんですが、やっていきます。だいたい英語についての質問なんですが。OK なゆさんこんにちは。いつも楽しい配信をありがとうございます。コメントしたり配信も聞き取れるように英語の勉強を頑張っています。どうやったらできるようになるかあったら教えてください。これからも応援してます。ありがとうございます。まあこれ他のコズミックカウンセルの質問でもあったんですが、そうですね。やっぱ英語にはいくつかのスキルがあると思っていて、結構分かれるのがリーディングとライティング、あと、リスニングとスピーキングの2つに分かれるかなって思います。で、やっぱ配信を見るにあたって多分これよく言われてると思うんですが、日本人の多くの苦手であるスピーキングとリスニングが問われるんじゃないかなと思います。リーディングとライティングだったら参考書とか買っていっぱいやったりとかで上達できると思うんですが、リスニング、リーディング、そうですね、リスニングとスピーキング に関しては、まあ、慣れるしかないっていうのはちょっと無責任なアドバイスかもしれませんが、それが一番かなって思います。まあ、スピーキングに関しては、まあ、シャドーイングっていう、他の人の喋ってる言葉を、ほぼ同時に真似て喋る、小声で。っていう、方法があるんですが、まあ、シャドーイングしたり、やっぱりひたすらもう聞く。で、できれば、同じ英語喋れる方となるべく会話取る。もう自分の文法が間違ってても、まあ、とにかく相手に伝えようっていう意思があれば、上達できると思います。うんうん。なので、それこそ、まあ、配信で、まあ、間違ってでも、英語でコメントしてみたりとか、まあ、あと、まあ、おすすめはできないんですが、そのなんか、多分オンラインとかでも、いろんな、外国語喋れる方と、なんかつながれる、ものがあったりとかするので、まあ、いろいろ自分で、やりたい、まあ、できる、探せるものを使って上達していくのが一番かなって思いますね。なので、まあ、どのぐらいのスピードで上達していきたいにもよると思うんですが、配信見たり、それこそ、わかんない単語があった時に、ちょっとメモって覚えるっていうのは、僕自身も、それこそ日本語とかの単語で、これ何みたいな。あった時に、例えばメモって後で調べて、あ、そういうことかみたいな。で、やった方が僕的にも覚えやすかったかなっていうのはありますね。なんか単語帳で単語を覚えるっていうよりかは、実際に使われてる場面で、これ何って調べてみるみたいな、ありだと思います。これからも頑張ってください。Thank you so much. Okay. AI と喋れるアプリもあるのでぜひ。だそうです。なので恥ずかしがらずにできると思います。Okay. Let's go to the next one. Again, if your submission is not read, there's also a lot. We have like 90 something more now. So it might take some time, but we're gonna get there one day. We're gonna get there one day. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Hi, Nayuta. Hope you're doing well. I want advice on how to talk to guys. As someone who rarely interact with them in person unless needed, how do I talk with them? Especially those that have a language barrier with me and be friendly. I want to befriend them, but they scare me. I feel too intimidated by guys in real life. Okay. So, I am going to assume that you are a female. The assumption, because I'm not sure. But I think first of all, you need to look into why you're intimidated, why you're scared. There has to be a reason behind that. It's either because you're saying this especially, you know, specifically for guys. Not girls, guys, right? So some reasons that I could think of right now would be, let's say, you say you want to befriend them, but also let's say, example, you can also be looking at them romantically, right? And you want to look good, and you want them to like you in a different way too. That could be a reason too. That could be a reason why you're intimidated. I'm not 100% sure, But you know, maybe, you know, since you want to look attractive, you want them to think that you're pretty. Those could be reasons too. So I'm not 100% sure which advice I could give you, but this depends on the person. But what I think when it comes to having a friend, or also looking at someone in a romantic way, having confidence is very attractive. Even as aliens, I think confidence is very attractive too. So I understand. At the end, we're all scared, you know? We don't know what other people think. And there's not really a way to know anyways. You could ask them, but you never know if they're telling the truth, right? That's true too. Finding common grounds is also a good start of a conversation. So, first of all, I would say look into why you are intimidated by guys. Not girls, only guys. There has to be a reason, and you should know the reason deep down. And after you find that reason, try to look into how you could overcome that reason. But if it is about just talking in general, like talking to, you know, other people in general, I would say, yeah, common ground, finding subjects that you like together, any topics you like together, any hobbies you like together. Just say hi, right? I would say just saying hi. How are you? What's up? It also depends on the situation. If you're in school, if this is work, if this is at somewhere else, it could differ, vary. But, you know, just start the conversation. You have to start it either way or it's never gonna happen. I know it might be difficult, but again, look into some of the reasons why you think that you're afraid. And then, baby steps, yes. Try to get the courage to, you know, just reach out. As for this, I don't think it was the best advice since, you know, these things are easier said than done. But you have to give yourself a chance, or the other person's never gonna know if you never talk to them, right? And if you really wanna, if you really wanna make friends with these people, you have to go a little bit out of your comfort zone and see how it is. You know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You didn't do anything bad. They didn't do anything bad, unless they're dicks. It wasn't just meant to be. You're not gonna be friends with everyone, so good luck. I believe in you. Okay. Thank you so much for that one. Now, let's see. Okay. Our next question. Ta-dam. Hi, Nayuta. You mean Dr. Umbridge? Hope you have a great weekend. So I have a question. Have you ever thought about an ideal lover model? And do we need to like someone who has the same taste as a person like you, or someone who likes you even though that person has characteristics that you find opposite to yours? Thank you. I'll talk more towards the second half of the question, but I feel like when it comes to chemistry with others, You don't need to be a similar person. You would actually be surprised how many people get along with each other with like completely different personalities. It really depends on what you like or the other person likes too. Some people don't like people similar to them, but some people do like people similar to them. So I don't really think it's about the similar traits or characteristics that some people hold. I think what is more important is things like, I guess, personality, appearance for some people. So my answer would be you don't need the same taste as a different person. You don't need the same characteristics as a different, for the other person. There's no rules. I don't think there's any rules. At the end, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, that would probably be my answer to this one. I hope that helped. Okay. Go to the next one. Okay, let me read this real quick because this is a long one too. I think this should be okay. Okay, guys. If you want love advice in the future, this is for the future, okay? If you want love advice in the future, ideally, please state your gender. Please state your gender in the beginning so I can know if it's a heterosexual sexual relationship or if it's a homosexual relationship. I think that would differ to what I would respond. Yeah, it's anonymous, so you don't need to feel shy, whichever. You don't need to include it. You don't need to include it. I think I can just give you a better perspective if I do know that information, because I think it's pretty important when it comes to some situations. Okay. Let's go to this one. Boom. Hello Nayu. I came for some unlove advice. So I've been in love with my best friend for 5 years now. That's a long time. I've confessed to her about 2 years ago. I knew even when I was confessing that there was no chance for her to reciprocate because she likes a different girl. The other girl is also my friend and we're on good terms. Even though I am sometimes jealous, I could never dislike her for being the love interest of my crush. She's awesome. What I would like advice on is how do I fall out of love? She's my absolute best friend, and I wouldn't trade our friendship for anything, but it's been 5 years, and sometimes it still hurts. I tried dating other girls, but it doesn't work either. I won't keep my distance because being with her makes me way too happy, and she's my only best friend. I'm thankful for her, I just wish I could stop loving her, and that this could be strictly platonic. I love any advice you have. First of all, I love your courage, confessing to them. Even if you thought there was no chance, I do believe that, you thought there was even a tiny bitty chance, because, if you really thought there was 0% chance, you wouldn't have told them. I'm assuming. Like, let's say this is an example. Let's say it's like a job application, right? If you knew you had 0% for applying to something, you wouldn't probably do it because why waste your time, right? But I'm happy for you that you did your shot. For this, I would say it's difficult because you're in a difficult situation. Usually I would say time does help. I do think time helps when it comes to affection towards others, but since you're best friends and since you hang out based off this submission, it seems that you are pretty close. So you know, there's like no forgetting. There's no forgetting about the feeling. Try dating other girls, but it doesn't work either. Well, I guess my advice for this would be, you did say you tried dating other girls, but it didn't work either. But I feel like you tried to date other girls because you wanted to forget your best friend. It's probably the reason why it didn't work. There's billions of humans out there. Your best friend may look like the best fit, but there's definitely more people. There's definitely more people that I think you would find interested, attracted, you know? So instead of, you know, I'm sure it wasn't like random dating, but I would say look into more people. Find someone, you know, you can truly love. And I feel like you don't need to entirely like not love them if you can't, right? Don't be rude to another person and love them at the same time. Don't do that, ideally. And also, I would say never tell the other person you're dating that you like your best friend. You should probably not do that either. For that, I would say keep it to yourself. But I do think let's say I'm not sure if your friend is currently dating that other person or not, but if they are dating, it's not like you're gonna wreck the relationship, right? So I would just say there's a ton of fish out there in the ocean, right? There's definitely gonna be a different person that you would be interested in. It might take some time since your best friend looks maybe they look very appealing right now, but I'm just gonna say there's definitely more people out there. Explore the world more, meet new people, and give it some time. Give it some time. It might take a while. It might take years, actually, but I believe you can overcome this. Good luck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard, especially when it comes to like loving someone. You can't really do anything about love, right? You can't really do anything about those feelings. It would be so easy if you can just like automatically boop, not loving someone, right? But it doesn't work like that. So it's just gonna take time, but one day. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Didum. I'm planning to apply for college and need to take the IELTS. I think IELTS is I think it was a British English exam. Not British, but it was based off of. Let me actually look it up. It's an English exam. Okay, it's an English exam. But I am really nervous. Was it British? I think it was like British English or something. Yeah. But yeah, it's an English exam. But I'm really nervous, especially about the speaking section since English isn't my first language. Do you have any tips for studying effectively and staying productive? Hee love Nayu. Hee thank you. Oh shoot. I hope that this session is in time. I hope this is before you take the IELTS exam. Imagine if I got if this was too late, if you already took it and you're like, bruh, that submission was like a month ago. But first of all, I would assume that the interviewer is already at that expectation. Because most of the time, if you're native, I don't think you take this test. I'm not sure if you take this. I mean, there are native people that take this test, I'm assuming. But I think around like 70-80% of the time is because you aren't native, I'm assuming. So don't really think about, English isn't your strength, or like your first language, so speaking isn't your strength. That's why you're taking the test to begin with. But I would say probably my best bet would be, I do think there are online videos about, let's say, what kind of questions would be asked during the exam. Or there could be articles about what do they look into for people that take the exam. IELTS speaking is mostly reaction time. See, we have something over here already. There's a lot of things on the internet. I wouldn't say everything is true, but you can look around and see what you think is actually true or not. So I would say maybe try going on YouTube and try looking at, like, there's probably a lot of like demo versions of like how to respond to certain questions or what kind of questions do they ask. There could be a lot of tips online on, let's say, Google, saying what the interviewers look into or what they value, right? So I would say practice. Don't look too nervous because they're gonna know. They're gonna know when you're nervous or not. I know it's hard to not be nervous. I sometimes tend to get very large heartbeats before something important, right? So it's normal. It's normal. There's one thing that I like to do, is this is actually scientifically proven. So you guys don't laugh. But if you guys know the Superman pose, it's where you put your both of your arms on the side of your hip, and then you pose like Superman. Do that before something you're nervous. It's supposed to help also boost your confidence. Boosting your confidence. I've never heard of this. Try looking up Superman pose. It looks funny. Look into the mirror. Let's say go to the bathroom. Look into the mirror. You don't have to look into the mirror, but sometimes it's better. Do the Superman pose. Think you're invincible. Just say to yourself, you got this. You're strong. If I'm correct, the Superman pose is actually scientifically proven to help you. I'm scared of mirrors. Well, too bad. You don't need a mirror. But yeah, sorry. I don't have like the facts up right now, but I'm pretty sure there are like studies and findings about this. So kind of like a placebo. Probably look it down. Look it up. Sorry, look it up. And it should be there. Write down and we'll try this for modulation. Yes, I've actually done this a lot for like for interviews and stuff in the past. Not really for maybe I'm not really sure for online ones. I didn't really think about doing it for online ones, but let's say in person stuff. Like back in space when I needed to get some jobs, right? I would go to the bathroom, like Superman pose. Look into the mirror. It's kind of funny, but yeah, try that. But I hope your exam hasn't passed and you're still gonna do it sometime in the future. And this, advice helped. I hope. Okay, we'll be adopting this method. Yes, please do. What is your success rate after Superman posing? Like the actual thing, I'm not 100% sure because I don't remember. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it works. But reduces some amount of stress. I think that's more of an important part. It's not really meant to, let's say, ace your exam or ace an interview. It's more towards calming yourself down, I guess, giving you more confidence and more like of a mental effect. But yeah, I'm surprised a lot of you haven't heard of it. It's a pretty well-known method, I think. Okay. Okay, we can do this one. Let's go to the next one. Next one is here. This is a long one too. Okay. Yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know when you try it out. Reply to one of my tweets and be like, I tried it out. Okay. Boom. Hi, Nayu. Dr. Umbrage. Thank you so much for doing this, and I hope you're having a good day so far. Here's my question. Do you have any advice on how to stop self-comparison? For context, writing is something I enjoy dearly, and I typically have a lot of fun doing it. However, lately I can't seem to stop comparing myself to others' contributions within the fandom, even though I'm doing it subconsciously. I feel as though what I'm doing isn't good enough and tend to put myself down sometimes. They're more passing thoughts than active emotions, but still upset nonetheless. It's not something that's causing me severe distress, but it has made me quite self-conscious and what I do and create. I always tell myself comparison is the thief of joy, but it's hard actually to follow through with that sentiment. Do you have any tips, thoughts that might help? Have you ever experienced something similar? Also, apologies if this isn't... no, it's okay. It's a totally valid submission. Well, first of all, this is probably my perspective. Self-comparison at a degree is, I don't think it's unhealthy. If it's excessive, if it's a lot, it's probably gonna, ruin a lot of things. But when I look at self-comparison, I look at it as a way to improve, because I always like to improve in stuff. And by me comparing myself to others, it helps me think of ways to, let's say, do something better, or how I can, again, improve in, let's say, something, right? So if you never compare yourself to others, you're always gonna stay in your own bubble. And at a point, you're gonna not know whether you're doing, let's say, good or not, or because again, if you don't compare yourself, what are you gonna, what is going to be the standard, right? So first of all, it really depends on the degree of comparison. But second of all, I'm trying to imagine what you mean by here, because you do say, where is it? I think you said fandom somewhere, right? I'm trying to see it. Remember saying within the fandom. I am not sure if this is a VTubing fandom or if it's something else. But I guess try to look into why you're comparing yourself to. This is something that I do too. Let's say you're looking at it, right? And maybe you're comparing because their stuff is really good and you're jealous. Like that sometimes happens to me. Let's say I could be jealous and, by comparing myself. But for me, I try to look at it at a different perspective and try to look at it as an opportunity to grow. If I'm jealous about something, that means someone's doing something better than me, right? Technically. And it's something that I can probably, let's say, learn new things or something else. I think a lot of something that a lot of people might not do is looking into the reasons why you're feeling a certain way. And I think that's pretty important. It's more towards like self-understanding yourself. Wait, that was like two selves in one sentence. In one word. It's more like understanding yourself. Yeah. So, let's say any emotion, I would say, isn't a bad emotion unless you look at it in a bad way. So, again, let's just bring up jealousy, right? As an example. Jealousy, the word itself, can sound bad. It can sound unfriendly, something that you wouldn't really want to deal with. But at the same time, you guys are all humans. And jealousy is also an emotion that everyone will feel at some point of their life. And is that a bad thing? No. Is it a very good thing? Not either. But it's more about how you manage that emotion and what you make out of it. So people can use the same emotion in different ways, as in, let's say, jealousy. They can just be angry. It can turn to hatred. That's probably the bad way of using a specific emotion. But let's say if you use jealousy as a way to look into your actions, look into how other people are, let's say, doing things or some skills they have and wanting to do the same or do, let's say, better. Because, jealousy is a way of looking up to other people. If you, I would say it's looking up to other people if you make the word very, 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 very nice. Since technically, I do feel like if you're jealous, it's something that you want, right? So technically you're kind of looking up to them. So yeah, for some things it's about, sorry, we kind of got off topic. But I would say look into your feelings a little bit more and see where it's coming from. But also, there should be more reasonings when it comes to this, because you know, you said in a fandom, so I'm assuming, let's say if you're in a fandom and if you're writing something, it means you want eyes on whatever you're writing, right? If either that's eyes from a whole community or eyes from a specific person, and you know, you could be comparing yourself because let's say your writings don't, you know, get noticed often, but other people's do. That could be a case too. But at the end, a lot of the things come with a reason too. So I guess my advice would be, don't think of comparison in a bad way. So instead of thinking of comparison is a thief of joy, try to think of it as comparison is a way to improve. And I think slowly it could get better. But yeah, I hope that helped. Unique perspective in a good way. I would never thought of it that way. You know, I'm not the perfect, you know, if you've seen my introduction on the FSP website, I'm not the perfect alien, right? I do have flaws too, as you can see. Some of my tentacles are showing, right? I'm not the perfect alien either, but I do like to see things from different perspectives. So this is a little bit off the topic, but flaws makes us great. That's true too. If you're perfect, you know, who would like you? I feel like flaws are also attractive too, in a way though. But I forgot what I was about to say, so let's go to the next one. Okay. Exactly. Flaws are what makes us unique. True. Okay. The glasses really suit you. Thank you. Thank you to Afifa from Twitter for making these amazing glasses too. Okay, let me go down. Oh darn, I forgot we have so much. I forgot we have so much. Oh yeah, I think it was this one. Okay. 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 Next one. We have... Ta-da! Any advice to those currently in parasocial relationship with VTubers? Interesting submission. I can give you my thoughts on this. Wow, everyone's like, I mean, this is my take. What a straightforward confession. True. This is my take. If it doesn't affect anyone, if you're doing it within your own bubble, and if you are not mentally ill for doing this, go for it. I don't mind. If you're not bothering anyone, if you're not sending bad hatred to anyone because you're in a parasocial relationship with someone or a VTuber, like, do it. I don't think it's a problem. Like, if that makes you happy, and let's say, you know, if you wanna do something for the VTuber, go for it. I think the main problem when it comes to more of a parasocial relationship, it's more towards what you do to others. Enabling us in a safe way. I mean, again, if you're gonna like be replying to other people being like, oh, he's mine, oh, she's mine, only mine, or like, you know, writing very weird specific, like, let's say super chats or something, then that's where it becomes a problem. So right?
Yeah, fellow Nebulas, I'm sorry, but Nayuta Umbrage is my Oshi, and I don't feel comfortable sharing him with others.
Says Min. So, guys, you know what to do. Freaky is fine, toxic is not. Yeah. Keep it in your own bubble, and it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't really be a problem. Yeah, also, yeah, exactly. Don't do anything that would bring harm to your Oshi. So, yeah, I think this is another thing. Good point there. Good point there. Because, I have seen, like, I don't remember, you know, I don't really look into these too much, so I don't know too much about it. But I do think there are instances where people would do things to harm your Oshi even if you like them in a parasocial relationship. So those are also a no-no. So it really depends on, again, if you are doing something outside of your bubble or not. So sussing style, exactly. Like, okay, yeah, that gave me a better idea. Let's say finding your favorite VTuber's home. Like finding their phone number and calling them. Right? If it's to that extent, that's actually probably more towards a criminal thingy, but yeah. So if you are at that state, think to yourself, I would say, I mean, I think at that point, Dr. Umbrage cannot say anything. I think no matter what Dr. Umbrage says, I genuinely think I am not a person that can help. I think some people might to actually need to seek help from a professional. I am a professional. I can show you my papers, but not in that way. But again, if it's in your own bubble, you know, do whatever you want. You can, you know, just imagine you're dating a VTuber, you're dating me, right? But just don't go extreme, I would say. As long as you don't go extreme, and as long as you don't vocalize everything you want to do, I think you should be fine. Okay. That was actually a valid submission though, you know. We like straightforward ones. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, our next one is... There's been a couple of questions like this, so I'm just gonna go over it briefly, and you can look at the other VODs for more details maybe. But any tips maybe for those who struggle a lot with procrastination, Like, they know where to start, how to start it, but they can't find the energy or motivation to actually start. Love you, Nayu. And thank you. I guess for this one. Again, it's just trying to force a way to start. So, you know where to start, you know how to start, but you just don't feel like it. And that is totally understandable, relatable. I feel that too. I wouldn't lie. I had some times where I would start something, let's say the day before, right? And I accept that. I know I'm not perfect. I try to do my best. It just makes my life harder if I hold it on. So again, you probably know this too. You know, if you do a little every day, it's gonna be so easy. But in your mind, you're like, oh, I have 1 more week. I have 1 more month. And you don't do it, and then you get fucked up. So this might not help too much, but I do think the hardest part is to start. So again, I did say this before, but let's say, just say to yourself, you're gonna study for 5 minutes, and then you can take a 1-hour break, right? And then you start studying for 5 minutes, and then in your mind you can be like, oh, actually, you know, this is not too bad. Let me just do a little bit more. And then, you know, you started, you're doing it, and you could just do as, you know, you can do it as long as you can until you actually want to, like, not. That's a good way. Another way is just actually thinking about how long something would take, and just actually calculating, okay, if I do this much every day, it'll finish in this much, and it'll be so easy, like no stress at all, right? Or, you know, you can just suffer and not do anything until the very last moment, and just suffer and pull an all-nighter, and it's all gonna be your fault. You know that deep down, and we still do that. But if you think that's still worth it, I mean, you do you, you know? Take the hard way. I'm not gonna be nice here. Take the hard way. Suffer. But if you want to make your situation a little bit better, try to, you know? Yeah, exactly. Set some breaks. Make it sessions. You can probably do this. It's just, again, it's just the I don't feel like it, right? So you need to overcome that I don't feel like it. So yeah, that's probably my advice towards this. Can someone clip this so I can make it my alarm for studying? You know, if it helps, that's what Cosmic Counsel is for, so. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Let me see. Okay, this should be good. Okay. Let's get this one. This one. Okay, let's our next submission. I'm having a hard time deciding what I should do for school. I know what career path I want to go into, but the difficult part is finding the right school I want to go to. I have two options, but they're both undesirable. On one hand, there's a school closer to my home, but the tuition is super high. And on the other, there's a school far away from home and the tuition is lower. Both options are difficult because I don't have a driver's license and I have a severe anxiety about driving. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, first of all, thank you for the submission. As for this, so I think another question from me would be, who is going to be paying for your tuition? Are your parents going to be paying for it? Are you going to be paying for it? These are also two very different things that whatever advice I would give would probably differ. Which one do you guys think? Do you guys think this is they're paying tuition themselves, or do you think this is their parents are going to be paying for the tuition? Which one do you guys think this is? I'll probably go with whatever you guys think it is, because I can't really tell. Parents. Yeah, okay. Let's just answer it as the parents. So, let's say that it also depends on what your parents are saying too. Are they also talking about the high tuition? Is that a huge aspect for them? Because for some people, for some parents, you know, although money isn't easy to make, right? You need a lot of dedication, effort, time, a lot of things. But for some parents, you know, they really want their children to succeed. They really want the best for their children. So for some people, even though they're not the most rich, money shouldn't be a huge game changer in a way. Of course it's big. But there's always a way. There's always a way when it comes to money. So, and it's also how you feel. As in, so your current two selections are close, more expensive, don't need a drive, or further away, cheaper, and need to drive. And you don't like driving. Right? I wonder if Anon had tried applying for scholarship or financial aid. There is that too. Public transport could be a case, but depending on where you live, let's say if you live in the United States, most likely you cannot rely on public transport. That's poo-poo. Also some other countries. If you live in countries like, let's say, Japan, yeah, everyone's going to use public transport. So I'm assuming they're bringing this up because they have no choice other than driving. So if you are really thinking of which is better, I'm assuming it's either you don't want to drive or you don't want your parents to pay a lot of money. That's the final decision. So, you know, it's probably the truth if this is the situation, but it's either you go for the closer one. You go to the closer one. It's going to be a little bit more costly, but you know, it is what it is. Or you have anxiety about driving. I'm not sure if like the degree of the anxiety. But if it's something you can overcome, is that something that you would want to overcome to save more money in the long run? Like, as an example, if your parents are actually paying for this, do you want to try it out? Even if you fear of driving, even if you have anxiety about driving, would you want to try it out to save your parents some money? Do you have that in you? Is probably the final question I would ask. So at the end, it's a question towards you, which one you want to do. But again, you can also see chat. There's also a lot of other options too. So if you haven't looked into those, please look into those. But yeah. Money is very important, but at the same time, if it's like a deep anxiety and if you're gonna get in a car crash because of that, probably it's gonna cost a lot of money anyways. So it really depends on your current condition and what you value. I think I can only give advice until this point, up upon this point, and I think the rest is something that you need to think about yourself. But I hope this helped. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Okay. Next one is a Japanese submission. 次は日本語ですね。Okay. Okay. Let's go.最近仕事で小さなミスが多くていつも結構へこんで、帰宅してます。なゆたくんはへこんだ時どうやって気分転換していますか？ご質問ありがとうございます。質問の回答からいきますか。なゆたくんはへこんだ時にどうやって気分転換してますか？度合いにもよります。僕の場合は。人と話すっていうのは、ありな選択肢なんじゃないかなって思いますし、それこそ、音楽一人で聴いてっていうのもありだと思います。寝る。これもありだと思います。ゲームする。これもありだと思います。普通にめちゃくちゃ辛い時は泣く。これでもありだと思います。もう本当にちょっと、時と場合によるんだと思いますが、僕の場合はどちらかというと、一人になりたいタイプかなって思います。はい。人によっては誰かと一緒に過ごした方が心地いいとかっていうのはあると思うんですが、ここはやっぱり自分はどういう、性格なんだろうっていうのは一回見直すのもありかなって思います。そもそも小さなミスでへこむ必要はないんじゃないかなって僕は思いますね。所詮皆さん全然上からとかってわけじゃなくて人間ですし、ミスすることだってあるじゃないですか。誰も完璧じゃないです。もうちっちゃなミスでへこむっていうのはちょっと自分に厳しいんじゃないかなってそうです。ちょっとエイリアン視点ごめんなさいちょっと自分に厳しいんじゃないかなって僕は思いますね。もうちょっとこれこそ言うのは簡単で実際実行するのは難しいかもしれないんですが、 もうちょっと自分を例えば多めに見てあげたりとか。もう別に小さなミスをしたからって、世界が終わる、人生が終わるわけではないじゃないですか。もうめちゃくちゃ大きなミス毎日やってますみたいな。ちょっと今日の商談の資料を全部消しましたが1週間続くとか。それはちょっと、クビになった方がいいです。はい。でも、ちっちゃなミスって書いてあるぐらいなので、多分、所詮そんな大きいものではないんじゃないかなって僕は思いますね。なので、まあ、続くようであれば、そもそも何か原因があるんじゃないかなっていうのも思います。なので、一回、まあ、なんでそもそもミスしてるんだろう。これって、何かのタスクのミスなのか、自分のせいで起こったミスなのか、そうでもないのかとか、一回見直して、まあそもそもの、原点がどこなのかっていうのを一回見て、まあ直していくっていうのも、ありなんじゃないかなと思います。でも、まあそもそもちっちゃいミスで、へこまなくていいと思いますよ、僕は。なので、へこんだ時も、まあ時と場合に、度合いにもよって、まあ、好きなことやったり、僕、よくないんですけど、まあ、へこんだ時はないか。ストレスの時は、結構、好きなものを食べるのがよくないんですが、好きなんですが、へこんだ時はもう、一人でなんかする。はい。寝た方がいい。それもありです。頑張ってください。人生いろいろミスることはあります。誰も完璧じゃないです。それでみんな成長していくんです。なので、心配することはないと思います。頑張ってください。So let's go to our next one. Okay. Okay, so here's our next one. Ta-dang! Mr. Alien, please help me! I joked with my crush saying, I really like you, can we be friends? Instead of saying, be my girlfriend. And she replied with, yes, Ananta. What does she mean by that? Does she not even want to be friends with me? I don't get it! First of all, I think your friend or your crush needs a grammar check because that is not a word. Second of all, to be honest, I think you know what she meant because there must have been a tone. I mean, if she didn't want to be friends with you, she wouldn't be friends with you. If she's using yesanata, I think she wants to be friends with you, so. You know, she could be flirting with you. You never know. It could be a way to flirt. You know, she might have noticed that you made a mistake and she wanted to flirt. That could be something too. They're teasing Anon. Yes, they could be. The pronunciation. Yes, yesanata. Yesn't. Probably yesn't. I like saying yesanata because it sounds more funny. But yeah. At this point, I think you know what. I think you know what yesanata means, okay? You know. Just ask them again. You know, you already embarrassed yourself. What's the worst that can happen? Just say, oh, actually, I wanted to say, can you be my girlfriend? Just go for it. End of discussion. No more advice needed. Just ask again because you already embarrassed yourself and nothing worse can happen than that. Thank you for the submission. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Next question is here. Okay. Ta-da. I hope you're doing well, Nayu, and congrats on 20K. Wait, is this 20K on Twitter or YouTube? Because 20K on YouTube was pretty recent, right? Yeah, that was... Oh, well, that was technically 9 days ago, but still. I think it's pretty recent. We are very proud of you, silly. Hey, I'm not silly. I'm Dr. Umbrage. I was wondering, how do you get enough energy and motivation to do simple things all day and night? Cleaning, brushing your teeth, etc. Well, first of all, this could be a personality difference, but let's say cleaning. Do you want to live in a dirty house? Do you want to have all the dust around? All the trash around? Do you want to live in an environment like that? Brushing your teeth. Do you want to have no teeth in the future? Do you want to be toothless? Do you want to talk like this with no teeth? You know? If you have adult tooth, it doesn't grow back. You better take care of it. Etc. Let's say showering. Do you want to be stinky? You want to have bad hygiene? So I'm more of that, you know? I like taking care of myself. So, even though sometimes, let's say I'm too tired. Okay, maybe no shower today. I'm just gonna wash my face. Let's say do skincare, and then, you know, shower the next day. Like, you know, that's okay. Things happen. You're too tired to clean your house, right? That's okay too. But again, you want to be in an environment that you also like too, right? And I feel like the environment you're in actually helps you too, or it changes you too. So, you know, since I am mostly indoors, from a long time ago, even my spaceship, look at my spaceship. It's very nice, right? It's very organized. It's very neat. My room's very neat. I like to have this atmosphere when it comes to, let's say, my personal room, my bathroom, let's say the kitchen, anything. It motivates me too, and I feel nice being in it. And every time I look around, I'm like, damn, it's nice and cozy. Like, this is my room, right? But yeah, I feel like energy and motivation, I guess one advice, let Nayu be your motivation. True. That's one thing. But the other thing is, real talk. If you actually need energy or motivation to do it in the morning. Well, brush your teeth at night, but don't do it too late at night to the point that you're tired and you can't do anything. Try to do it as soon as you can, though, because I understand. This is the same as, let's say, working out, going to the gym, right? In the morning, if you go, you're gonna have a wonderful rest of your day, because you also know that you worked out this morning, you feel good, you did something good for yourself, and whatever happens the rest of the day, you're like, okay, I did that thing, right? But let's say you're like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna go to the gym at night before I sleep or something. When it comes to that time, it's either gonna be, oh, all my friends are on Discord and playing Marvel Rivals, I want to play it too, and then you play and you end up not going. Or you're just like, oh, I'm so tired today, maybe I can just go tomorrow, and you just end up not going. So I would say, don't hold it back. Do it as soon as you can, as soon as it comes to your mind, as soon as possible. The things that you can do, like brushing your teeth, probably best to do that before you go to bed. Also, when you wake up too, because if you don't know, Once you wake up, it's one of the time where your insides of your mouth are very dirty. Lots of bacteria. So yeah. Rinsing your mouth, teeth, brushing your teeth in the morning is also very good. It's not necessary. You don't need to do it. It's probably good for you if you do it. Do I do it? No. I usually do it, I usually brush my teeth at night and I call it a day. Some people I see like brush after every meal. Good for you. If you do that, good for you. You're gonna have the strongest teeth forever. Should I do that? Maybe I should, maybe. But I don't feel like it's that important for me. Maybe if I start like worrying about losing my teeth, maybe. But yeah. So at the end, yeah, I think my advice would be try to do it as soon as you can, so you don't get too tired, and you don't get dismotivated from like, other things, or you don't get sidetracked. Okay. Well, thank you for the submission. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Then we have so much more. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next one. I'm not sure if this is an English nebula or if it's a JP nebulas, but they have like the LOL in Japanese midway all of a sudden, so I can't tell, but let's go through this. Okay, done. First of all, sorry for bad English. Recently, I've been wanting to interact more with other people and maybe make some new friends, but every time I get so anxious, I feel like I would cry at any moment. I wasn't like that when I was younger, but after some things happened in high school, I ended up closing myself. I was scared of talking to anyone. And now that I tried to open it up again, I don't even know how to talk or act with others. Not everyone is the same, but even though I know this, I end up overthinking things. I do want to change. I don't really know how to. And when I say that, I really mean it. Like, even basic interactions are difficult for me. Zero social skill. Wada. So could you give me some tips on how I could start socialize more with others? I'll leave my thanks already. Also, congrats on 20K. Well, thank you. Well, this is a little bit difficult for me to answer because I'm not 100% sure to what degree or what happened during your high school years. But again, if it does help, one thing I would say is I truly believe you can start and try to open up to the nebulas. I would be sad if anyone is actually like mean to each other, but I don't think so. So I actually think that if you want to give it a shot, like if you actually want to give it a shot, you could probably try to open up to the nebulas and see how it is. You can, experience some nice interactions. Nice people. I do know that there's a fan Discord, so, maybe you can join that. Just start talking about anything. I feel like even if you say the dumbest thing, people are gonna be nice about it. But don't get too used to that, because again, life is tough. The world is a scary place. You also have to be stronger. You know? Life isn't that easy. So I guess for me, this is also about how you take things. This is about how you take things. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever talked about this before. But during, let's say, my younger years, let's say in alien school. So as you can see, although I'm an alien, I do disguise myself. I do like to disguise myself as humans, right? But back when I was over there, back in space, I would probably be more of the odd ones out. Right? Let's say. In the past, I've experienced bullying. And did I not like it at that point? Yeah, hell no. Did I probably cry? Yes. Is that a bad memory for me right now? Not really. So it's a little bit weird for me because although I did experience, like, let's say tough things in the past, I do believe that that made me stronger as an alien. Like, if it wasn't for that experience, I probably wouldn't be as tough as an alien. I do think that that experience also helped me out to understand other people's feelings. And at the end, it makes me who I am right now, right? So, again, let's say before, did I enjoy that experience? No, I really didn't. But it also helped me learn how to, let's say, be stronger in many ways. But I do understand not everyone can feel the same way. Bonk bully. No, the thing is actually, so I went through a lot. As in, I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but I also met a friend that helped me out with confidence. And then I'm just gonna say, just for the person that like wasn't treating me nicely at a point, I've been on both sides. not to a bad degree, but I'm just gonna say a bit of karma for now. So let's say I do understand how it feels on, let's say, either way, right? But again, I do understand sometimes things suck, but it makes you who you are. I do believe it makes you a stronger person. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's a quote, but I do think it's right. So again, I don't know. Sorry, that was a long sidetrack. I don't know how bad things were, but you have to open up eventually to look into the world, to experience new things. You're gonna be in that small area, that small space of where you've been if you keep on, keeping yourself shut. So I would recommend try taking some courage and, let's say, try opening up to some of the nebulas. And I think that's a huge step forward. Yeah. But yeah. I hope this helped. Good luck. You got this. I hope you do overcome it one day. Again, stay strong. I hope you do build confidence too. And good luck. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, guys. Life is tough, right? Eleanor, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Thank you so much. Gifted Pog. Gifted Pog. If you got a gifted, please enjoy the perks, and also don't forget to thank the gifter too. Enjoy, enjoy. But again, I feel like, at least for me, it really depends on the person. I feel like throughout my whole life as, you know, the mysterious alien, I've experienced a lot of things. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things. And I think I've learned a lot from that. And I think that's why I always try to have, I try to look things differently, or like in a lot of different perspectives, like different angles. I think it's why I enjoy, or I wanted to do the Cosmic Counsel too, because I just feel like within my life, I've experienced, you know, I wouldn't say I experienced everything because that's impossible, but I feel like I've experienced a good enough of like ups and downs, and I feel like I can, you know, provide something that might help others too. And I don't know, you can probably tell I just like giving my opinion about stuff, even if you don't want it. But in this case, you guys want it because you're submitting, so it works out for everyone. Okay. But yeah, let's go on to the next one. Okay. The next one we have is ding. Hello Nayu. Thank you for reading my small rant, and I apologize if I don't explain it well, but I appreciate your advice. First time sending a marshmallow, let's go. How do I make my family understand that I'll be good without having a boyfriend husband? I have a stable job, wonderful friends, owns a car, house, and I just really like being on my own since a child. I never was interested in finding a partner. Damn. You get everything. Go for it. Go you. So even now they know I have all this, they think I should find someone. I just don't, though. So, what else can I do to make them understand that? And yes, they know I feel this way. Thank you. You are powerful, and what a flex. True. True. I wish I could say the same. I wish I could say I have a house. You know, I have everything. A nice car, wonderful friends, stable job. So it really depends on, let's say, your parents' perspective, right? I guess depending on how old you are and how old they are, maybe they genuinely want a grandson, let's say. That could be a reason. So maybe they do know that you don't want to marry or find a significant other. But let's say as older people, Maybe one of their dreams from their childhood was getting a grandson or granddaughter, right? So that could be something. Other than that, maybe, let's say they just want to talk about it with their friends that their daughter or son, you know, got married or something. I do feel like it depends. It differs from culture too. I do think in some countries, getting married is one of the end goals of life. And in some other countries, it doesn't really matter. So it really depends on where you are too. But, I think at that point, unless they're like telling you every day, and I'm assuming you're not living with them, so I hope that's not the case. But just, you know, if you, it really depends on you two. You do say that you were never interested in finding a partner, right? So you could, like, you know, I'm not sure if that's the same as, let's say, being asexual, where you don't have any interest towards others too. As in, let's say, like, sexually either, right? So I'm not sure if that's the case. Because if that's the case, it's more towards a mental thing. So it'll be even more difficult to find someone else if you don't even like them. But if you do like interaction with other people and it's just the case that you don't want to marry anyone, like, you know, at the same time, I would say just give them time. I know probably you've already gave them a lot of time, but at that point, I don't think there's anything you can do. Like, they know you don't want to. You said that they know that you feel that way. So there's not really anything else that you can convince them to do. You just have to either wait it out or just have them say that and just be like, yeah, one day. And just that one day never comes. Again, it's your life. It's your journey. You should do whatever you want to do. So exactly. It's up to them to accept your preferences at that point. The submission was about what else can I do to make them understand, but I think you've done a lot. And I don't think that there's anything else that you can probably do to convince them. So just be you. You know, at the end, I hope that as long as you're happy, your parents will also be happy too. That's not always the case. I do hope so though. And I really hope that someday they do respect your decision and understand you too. But I hope that helps. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Okay, we have our next question or a submission. Okay, let's go. Boom. Hi, Nayu. First, I'd like to say thank you for your thank you for existing. Well, you're welcome. Your streams are one of the only things I look forward to after a difficult day. Really saved me from some long shower cries. I'm a university student and things haven't been going well. There have been too many instances where I wanted to give up. I feel overwhelmed, even though it seems so trivial, and I don't know if any of it is worth it. Every single semester, I've had to choose between my health and studies. I want to have fun. I want to live my life. But I also want good grades. I can't seem to have both. And all this plus needing to balance work is so much pressure. Is any of my hard work going to pay off in the end? It feels like everyone has got it figured out but me. Do you have any advice for coping with school, or maybe some general reassurances? Well, first of all, I want to say that you are strong. And thank you so much for also submitting. I'll do my best to give you my thoughts on your situation. But again, this comes back to life is tough. Life is tough. Life is also unfair, you know? Some people get it really easy. Some people have a tough life. But there's nothing much you can do about it, right? So first of all, I would say, well, obviously, don't give up. Because again, if you give up, you just throw away all the opportunities, all the chances that you could have. So don't give up. If you've already, if you're already at this point, you've already put so much hard work, dedication into something you're doing, don't throw it away. But at the opposite side, I do feel like you need a little bit more of a healthier mental in general, mental health. Because I feel like, let's say if I was in the same situation, I would try to see some things differently. But in the paragraph that you sent, I can sense how you also try to make, no, I'm not gonna say that, your life is easy, right? It does seem that you have a very tough life, but I feel like you're focusing on the negative points, which isn't healthy either. I feel like you might be the type of person that tends to focus on the negatives when things go really bad. It happens, right? I feel like that's normal. It's normal, but I just want to say that the way that you think can probably change like the position you're in right now. Let's say you say, your health, your studies, you want to have a fun life. You can have a fun life while having a busy life. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. It is difficult at some times, but it's always possible to look at the bright side and also at least try to look at the bright side, right? Try to be more positive. In any case, that's still possible. So, I would say, again, life is tough. And it also varies by person. Some people can get an easy one. Some people more difficult than others. But if you've came to this point, this far in life, I believe you are stronger than you think. I do think you're stronger than you think. You just don't realize that. Yeah. I do think you can possibly try to look at things in a different way. Even if it sounds difficult, try to see the same things in a positive way. Like saying, you want to live a fun life, you want to live your life. It's so hard right now, right? You can also think of it as, okay, my life is so hard right now, but because I'm doing all of this, I'm gonna have a pog future. Like, all of my hard work is gonna pay off because I'm doing all of this right now, and it's gonna be worth it in the end. Is it, is it gonna 100% be like that? You never know. I think you even asked if it's gonna be worth it in the end. You don't know. No one knows. Unless you're a psychic or unless you have like supernatural powers, right? Like, no one knows if they're gonna, like, if I get like 100 certificates from like different things. Do I know if that's gonna help me out? No. It could. There's a higher rate for, you know, things to work out, but you never know at the end. But I am the type of person that does believe hard work comes back. So I really don't want you to give up. I want you to do your best. And even though we don't know what would happen in the future, I really hope things go well. I hope you succeed. I hope every let's say every tier you've dropped, everything you've been through becomes worth it. So yeah. Good luck with everything. I'm really happy that, you know, if my streams help you out in any way, I'm really happy about that. But also, I think the last part is up to you. I've probably done my part in this. The later half is up to you. It's up to you if you can change a part of, you know, how you think. And if you don't give up and continue, I hope that things go well. But again, yeah, you're not alone. You know, a lot of people can be thinking the same thing. Again, there are definitely people that get it the easy route. There's a lot of people. But, you know, maybe your path wasn't. Is that a bad thing? No. I do think if you do struggle more, I do think it does make you stronger. So look at it as an opportunity of just self-improvement overall. But yeah, I hope that helps. I think we're gonna be going through a couple of more today. Maybe like depending on how long it goes, but maybe like 3 more. I'm sorry, we still have a lot of more, so there's gonna be a lot of more sessions. So until we get to the point of going through most of everything, I hope that there's no submissions that are time sensitive, because you might be a little bit fucked if something is about, I have to make a decision 3 days later. Sorry, I'll probably be reading that like 3 months later. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay. Okay, next one. Let's go. Hello, Nayu. I think I really need a good advice. Since starting university, I was doing pretty good, but soon after I had a drop. I had a drop all of a sudden, and it seems to be getting worse and worse. I failed 4 different subjects. I'm retaking them now, but things not improving, and I think I'll fail them again based off of my grades so far. I kind of lost motivation and feel down all the time. Although Avalon and Ravanis streams make my mood better, nothing can make my grades better. Even with studying harder, taking some private lessons, taking some medicine to concentrate, nothing really working. And I'm so disappointed in myself because I've been a top tier student all my life. So I do understand a part of your feelings, not everything. I am also a perfectionist, if you couldn't tell. But I like to do things right. And I also like to be, or try to be, let's say, top grades. I was never the smartest alien out there. But yeah, actually, was I ever really the top? I don't really think so. Well, for some subjects, maybe. But I feel like for your situation, there must have been something. There must have been something. If you were really, if you were doing really good before uni and something happened, I don't think it's only about your studies, because you do say, my grades can't make my grades better with studying harder. You're taking private lessons and some medicine to concentrate, nothing really working. I am assuming this is more of a mental issue, because at the end, if you study, usually you can get good grades. Like, you know, I'm just being super honest. I'm being real. If you're studying and if you are not getting good grades, that's either the way you're studying or the way you're trying to remember things, or there's a problem, maybe somewhere around that. Because usually if you do study, you, depending on the subject, you do remember things and you could reflect that on tests. So, I don't have the whole description here, so I can't go into it too deeply. But if you are studying, you're also taking private lessons, and if it's not working out, I do think it's a different issue. And that's true too. Taking a good break is also good, you know? It does seem that you are pressuring yourself a lot, because at the end you did say that you're disappointed in yourself because you've been a top tier student all your life. So yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. Like, you know, let's say I wasn't a top tier student, but I hope to believe that I'm enjoying my life right now. You know, being a top tier student is nothing after you graduate, by the way. Depending on the country, maybe your scores, your grades for your university, college, high school, whatever, could be pretty important on the next step. But after that, let's say when you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, fuck top tier student. Who the fuck is gonna ask you that? Oh, when you were in school, were you a top tier student? No one is gonna fucking ask that. No one cares. It's not gonna matter. So yes, if you're a student, grades probably seem like they're everything. And they might be everything. They actually might be everything at that time. But in the future, no one's gonna fucking care. It's just gonna be your word. And it's just gonna be your ego being like, oh, actually, I was the top tier student. Like, do you really want to be that person? Do you really want to be that person? You don't need to be that person. You know that you're better than that person. So, it is not a good thing to be retaking, you know, exams or subjects and failing. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. You need to find a way. You need to figure out what's happening right now, first of all. If your study methods aren't working, or if it's more of a mental issue that, you know, you're currently dealing with. It could be either, but you have to figure out what you're dealing with right now, and then you have to figure out a solution. If you do need help with this, I would actually suggest, you know, going to a professional. Since again, I do my best with Cosmic Counsel, but I can't give you the most 100% best advice. Most of the Cosmic Counsel sessions are just my take on a opinion, subject, or submission. I do think that my take is, you know, it's not bad. I do think I have a point when it comes to things. But when it comes to more deep, I guess, subjects, it would be better to look into someone with more of a history with helping, right? So yeah. Again, don't be too hard on yourself. Being a top tier student is not gonna do anything in your life after you graduate. Maybe sometimes, but not really. Definitely figure out if you have been struggling with studies, there should be a reason why. If you're studying hard and if you're also getting private lessons, there should be a reason why. So look into that. And I hope, you know, I hope it gets better. I hope you figure out the reason and you get help or realize a way how to tackle it. But yeah, that is all for that. Okay, let's go to the next one. Yeah, probably gonna do 2 more. Let's do 2 more. Okay. Okay. Do this one. Okay. Ding. Hello, Nayu. Recently, I'm very overthinking due to the relationship between my friends, because I think their progress related to study or work is so fast that I can't keep up with their rhythm. And there is no topic for me to talk to, and the communication between my friends and me is getting less and less. I tried to keep up with them, but it made me miserable. I don't know what I should do. Can you give me some advice? Thank you so much. Okay. So, I do get the position that you're in right now. Let's see. So, based off of what you're saying right now, it does look like who you're considering as your friends are either your work friends or your like school study friends. It doesn't feel like a like hobby friend. So, when it comes to friends, I'm not sure if your situation, if you just brought up study and work, but usually when it comes to friends, I don't feel like you talk about studying or work that often. You know, if it's the type of friends that you consider hanging out with when you have time or anything, you know, like work friends are different, right? But like at work, let's say at work, of course you talk about work. But when you're off, let's say you hang out during the weekends, if you talk about work, get away. Don't talk about work or studies in your free time or like when you don't need to. Like if it's, you know, again, if it's necessary, do whatever you want to do, but talk about something you love, right? Or if these people aren't those type of people, I think you should have different friend groups. You should have this group as like a study work group, right? And then you should have a different pair of friends that are for like hobby, you know, whatever group. So, again, it kind of seems like, based off of the way that you say that it's so fast you can't keep up with their rhythm. It seems like you're trying to fit in. So this is 100% based off of the sentence that you wrote. So I may be getting this, you know, a little bit off, but it seems like you're trying to fit in somewhere that you don't need to fit in, and maybe let's say you don't fit in general, and that's okay, right? Because not everyone fits in everywhere, unless these are friends from like a long time, and you know you've been friends for like years, and you know maybe their pace might be a little bit quicker. There could be that case too, but based off of what you're writing here, it does seem like you're trying to fit in somewhere that you don't necessarily need to fit in. And then if that's making you miserable, that's like a double no to me. So, depending on the situation, I do understand it's very hard to make new friends or find new friends or do something else, right? I do think it's difficult. But reading or looking at your situation, I think you should try to also maybe connect with new friends or new people that have the same interest, hobbies, anything. You know, you guys can talk about work or study if that's your thing. Like, if you want to do that, go for it. But if you're in a position where you're being miserable, that is not good. That is not good. So, like, you don't need to be the closest with everyone. Like, you can still have that friend group, but just not always be there. And that's okay. If they allow it, that is. So yeah, I would say, based off of this, it does look like you talk about work or studies a lot, and then you can't catch up with their speed. But why are you talking about work and study all the time with your friends anyway? That's boring. Find people that can talk about fun stuff like Nayuta Umbrage or, you know, something. And being in a friend group shouldn't be miserable. You should have fun. You should be happy around people. So try to find a place or a community that makes you feel that way. And yeah, I hope it gets better. I hope you can find someone you mingle with, you know? Good luck. Okay. All my homies love Nayuta Umbrage. Let's go! Let's go. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay, let's go on to the last one. Okay. Last one for today. Ooh, I hope I made it to this one. This looks a little bit time sensitive. Okay, LG is kind of different. That's last game. Okay, that's kind of different. Hola Nayu. Me and my family are moving out, and they've promised we'll have a cat when we settle down at our new home. Truly a dream come true. The problem is, I have a dog who absolutely hates every living being except humans. And I'm scared of what her reaction could be to the new pet. What should I do? Should I try to make them get along? Or should I wait for my doggo to, you know, and then get a cat? So, I'm gonna be really honest with you. If you know that your dog is really bad around anything else, I would say don't do it now. Like, you already know what your dog is capable of doing. Right? If you can, for example, like, have your dog and the new cat meet in a situation where, let's say, your dog is leashed, right? And you can see their reaction. You could try that, but, you know, I would say you should probably just have your dog at a different... If you're ever moving out alone, you can have your dog with your family, and you can have your cat for yourself. But if you're living together, I wouldn't recommend getting the cat, even if it's a dream come true. Right? You can always wait. You can always wait. Just love your dog for as long as you can. There's not really a reason here for you to get both if you know that your dog can do something unexpected. So, For my advice, I would say imagine the stress of both animals. Honestly, you know, I have a dog. We have Nayuan, right? Taking care of an animal is a huge responsibility. It's a huge responsibility. Taking two animals of a different animal itself probably is also very difficult too. Yeah, it's funny because technically up in space, or for where I'm from, we don't have dogs. So I've only seen, or my first encounter with a dog was when I actually like visited Earth, right? And for me, they were one of the cutest animals ever. So I did decide to get one. And he can also chill in my spaceship too. He's very cute. He's such a rascal, but I do love him. But again, yeah. So to sum it up for you, I do believe that you should wait. You probably already know. I'm assuming in your head, when you wrote this, you knew it wasn't a good decision to get your cat at the same time. You knew this is why you're asking this. And your question is valid, or your assumption is true. I don't think you should get a cat while you have your dog if your dog is not good with other animals or anything else. So I would say wait until either you move out and then you can get your own cat on your own, or you know, until the moment you have your dog. I would say love your dog for as long as you can, and then maybe I know it's hard to lose. Actually, I've never lost an animal because Nayuan is technically my first that I've been responsible of. So it's probably gonna hurt a lot, and I don't even want to think about it. But I think getting a cat then will probably make you feel better too. But yeah, I hope that helped. Okay. So I think that is all of the submissions. Oh my gosh, we have 74 more. We went through like maybe like 20 to 30 today, which is, you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah. But I really do hope that I helped any of you in a way. Don't forget that you have my support, and you can also see that the Nebulas support you too in chat. Thanks for the advice. Of course. But one thing, this just actually came to mind. But I don't know if I want to do this, but maybe in the future, if I do continue the Cosmic Councils, and if we do have enough submissions in the future, right, I may shift this towards a member content, just because I feel like if you're a casual watcher, this stream is probably boring for the casual watchers. I feel like it made me realize this is probably something that more of the core audience would enjoy, just in general. It's not like I want to gate it out, you know, inside of memberships, but I just feel like this is something that probably is more valuable towards the more core audience, which I really didn't think of in the beginning, but now when I think about it, I think it also makes sense too. Gotta get a membership. No worries. I'll try to keep this out of membership for now. We do have a lot of more submissions, so I'll snipe you one day. I hope you get sniped. I'll probably do a couple of more outside of membership, but I think at a point I might want to shift this towards a membership content. Again, not because I want to gate it, just because I think it suits more as a membership content. It's something that just came to mind. So again, I'll be continuing this outside of membership for now. I adore your design and also first time catching. Welcome, welcome. Allowed to make a plushie of you? Yeah, go for it. Also, if you do, don't forget to tag I guess the Nayuta Umbrage tag maybe. I mean, if you want to, that would be cool. I feel like everyone would want to see that too, right? That makes sense. So again, I do feel bad for the people that actually enjoy this that aren't you know, in the Nayutalaxy as a member, but you know, just in general, I do think that's maybe the wiser option to go. Will you cut off submissions before it goes to ooh, maybe, you know, maybe I should do that. Yeah, maybe I should stop submissions soon so we can go through all of the submissions right now, and then we can start maybe a similar but new, like an upgraded series as a membership content maybe. But I also need to see how long, you know, because obviously like life advices, there's not like an infinite amount, right? People are gonna run out of advice ideas or whatever, right, in their lives. Always there's something going on, but like we're talking more about like the bigger topics here, and I think there's a limit to bigger topics. So I would probably need to brainstorm a little bit of how I want to continue this in the future once we do run out. But I do want to continue something similar if I can. Also, wait, is that right? Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships to the Nayutalaxy. Gifted Pog. Praying for the gotcha gods to future snipe. I hope you guys get sniped. You know, gifted Pog. I hope you guys get sniped. You know, the people that enjoy my content. I do hope it goes to you. For you to also enjoy some of the exclusive content too. You're trying your best. Thank you, Uyir. Okay, now I'm kind of curious on how to pronounce it. But thank you so much again. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Wait. Does anyone remember when we opened memberships? When was that again? Was that December? It was December something, right? Was it like mid-December or something, or December 15, 16, 17? Oh, damn. That's like 3 different dates. Oh, 16? Okay. Okay, so it hasn't been a month yet since we okay, it's like one week later, I guess. Oh, you're right. It was Ravanis 1 month. You're right. So it's 1 week later. Okay. Okay. Because you know, I do know that there were a lot of gifteds in the beginning too. So I'm not 100% sure how much you guys are going to continue or not. But if you do end up continuing, I hope I can continue to provide, you know, nice membership content. Exclusive content. Dini, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you. Oh, wait. Did you actually snipe? Wait. Yeah, wasn't Lana here in chat? Oh, no, but you sniped a different person that was in chat for a while, I think. They're trying to snipe. Yeah, it didn't go to win, but it did go to another person that was in chat, I think, during most of the stream today. Thank you so much for the gifted. Nini Pog, true. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thank you so much for the gifted membership too. As long as they're chatters. True. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. RNG battles go hard. RNG go crazy, guys. Asua, thank you so much for the gifted. Now this is like now it turned into like an expensive game. Expensive RNG gacha, guys. Someday for sure. I hope so. Sua, thank you so much for the gifted. I tried. Thank you so much. Nini, thank you so much for the gifted. Oh my gosh, crab. Okay. This is what, guys, wait. Oh my gosh. The gacha game. This is a very unhealthy gacha game, guys, by the way. This is I appreciate it, but you know. Oh my god. Did we get any snipes? I can't see. I can't catch up. But let me catch up with all of these though. Again, Crab, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Izanagi, thank you so much for the gifted membership too. Thank you so much, Izanagi. LNER, thank you so much for the additional 5 memberships too. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you for trying to snipe. Wait. Did we snipe it or did we not? Wait, okay, let me catch up. Okay, wait, guys, wait. Let me catch up. Thank you guys. Uyur. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Uyur. Thank you so much for the additional 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for gifting to the community. Thank you so much for you know, giving the opportunity to be a Nayuta Galaxy member to others too. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Wolfie, thank you so much for the gifted membership too. Thank you so much, Wolfie. Thank you. Joe, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Sakura-san mo, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Mengifu, ありがとうございます。もう頑張ってみんなスナイププシャーやろうとしてますね。ありがとうございます。Shanora, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much too. Oh my god. Wait, did we get it? Did we get it or did we not? I'm saying like oh my gosh, but I can't tell. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Oh wait 1 second. Thank you guys so much. Let me go through these. Sonora, again, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. Star Dreamer, thank you so much for giving to the community too. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate it so much. I am praying for the sniping, but I also have no control in this. So I heard gacha, please, you know, please know your limits and please very wise decisions from you. Okay, guys. Star Dreamer, thank you again. Swoosh, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you. Wait. Oh my gosh, literally the thing on top of the chat, there's so many gifted membership notifications. It's kind of going crazy. Swoosh, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Swoosh. Thank you. Chew, Yummy Claws, thank you so much for the gifted membership too. Thank you so much for the attempt to snipe. I appreciate it. Congrats to gifted. Congrats. Thank you so much, Chew, again. Thank you. Grass, thank you so much for the super. Wait 1 second. Let me get to that too. Valdemire, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Cheese, thank you so much for the additional gifted membership. Thank you. Oh my god, wait. I have no words right now. Sorry, I'm only saying thank you, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for trying to snipe our fellow Nayuta Nebulas. You know, it's very cute, but again, this is a very dangerous game. The odds are not in your favor, by the way. I'm just saying the odds are not going to be in your favor, but we can hope, we can try. I do appreciate the attempt too. Thank you so much, Cheese, again for the additional gifted membership. Thank you so much. More nebulas, more to the Nayuta. It's okay, I'll be here in the future stream too. I hope to see that day that you do get sniped. Sua, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Sua. Thank you. Crab, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Are we there yet? Are we close? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Crab, for the 5 gifted memberships. Kissed. I think it was Kissed, right? Thank you so much for the additional gifted membership too. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Grass Root Polisher, thank you so much for the Supa. Thanks, Nayu, for your advice. Wishing you all the best. I'm wishing you guys all the best too. I'm truly wishing you guys all the best. Good luck. You know, with everything. I feel like through Cosmic Counsel, we really get to understand that, you know, everyone is struggling with something, right? There's a rare case that people are just like living their lives happily ever after, no worries at all. But I do feel like that's a minority. The people that look like they have no worries are probably the people that have also been through a lot. I do think so. You know, there could be people that actually did not struggle through life, but if that's the case for some people, you know, go them. That's the dream, not to be worried or anything, right? Oh my god, guys. Thank you. Let me go over these real quick. Okay, let me go over these. But Grass, thank you again for the Supa. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm seeing some sniping in chat though. It's going to some people in chat. Sakura-san, Mengifu, 5個ありがとうございます. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. To more members of the Nayuta. Thank you so much, Sakura-san. Oh shoot, there's so much. It's the way the gacha go. You know, one thing I wonder, do you think like on an account, let's say on an account, do you think there's a way that you might be like disabling getting sniped? Is that a thing? Like for example, I think it's because, you know, my YouTube account is like meant for like streaming and stuff. Like I can't buy memberships or I can't be gifted anything, right? So like I will never receive a gifted membership. So for some people, if that's a setting, wait, is it a setting? Okay, guys, if you never got a gifted membership, check your settings now. You might be doing that to yourself. Okay, I don't know. Wait, look, read chat, guys. Okay, read chat while I think everyone's gifted and thingy. Wait, don't tell me, you guys. Don't tell me you had it off. I'm seeing some of these names. There's, you know, I'm gonna out you guys. There's a couple of people that I do see often in chat that never got a gifted. So I'm assuming you guys have the I'm not getting gifted settings on, but wait, let me go through everything and let me see. Let's see. Wait, where am I at? Bfon, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you so much for the snipe attempt. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We can off the gifted. I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah, I guess everyone gifts can be turned off. You gotta check, Butterfly. Nini, thank you so much for the gifted membership too. Thank you so much. Matcha Jasmine Tea, thank you so much for the gifted membership too. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Wolfie, thank you so much for the gifted membership too. Oh, thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Ayaya, thank you so much for the 10th super. 10th super pog. Thank you for the stream. I'm glad I can catch the Cosmic Council. Just got back from work and was told they won't renew my contract. So hearing you and Nebula's advice is kind of coming me down. Really, thank you. You know, I've been through that. This is something that I can say. I've been through that. Pretty recently too. I did talk about it a little bit in the past, but you will get through this, I believe. I hope you find something that you find joy and love in. And if anything, you know, we're always going to be here for you, right? I got you. My Nebula got, they got you. We got you. Star Dreamer, thank you so much for the additional gifted membership. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Yes. Okay, wait. Let me catch up to this. You can turn gifts off yourself. I just checked. Was it on or off? How in your settings you have to turn it on. Ain't no way. Lamao. I had it on, I promised. I need to go check. Check your settings and look at Menshi tab, I believe. So funny. なんかギフトされるのをオフに多分設定でできるっぽくって、もしサブスクしてなくってギフトもらったことないよって方いれば、もしかしたら設定確認してみるのもありかもしれないですね。もしかしたら自分からオフにしてる可能性もあるっぽいです。僕あんまわかんないんですが。Make sure you click the green gifted green above and it should let you have the option to turn it on. Bruh. Wow, this was a very important conversation we had today, guys. And check your settings. Maybe turn it on. Just super good at dodging, don't mind me. One day, you will be sniped. I swear I lose my 50-50s. I just don't luck. I think my luck is just bad. I believe one day. Pog. I think I had it off Lamao. You know? Imagine if you get it like immediately after that. That would be crazy. Well, it's a good thing now you know. Now you know, because of Cosmic Council, you know, now you can receive gifted memberships from other people too. Sua, thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Sua. Did we get any new stuff? Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Wait, you just said that your luck was bad. Oh my gosh, gifted Pog. Thank you for the gifted. Hey, yo. It's going to people, guys. Now you said your luck was bad. 初めては YouTube で受け取れますよというアナウンスがあって、それを拒否するとオフにされる。だそうです。そう、ずっと配信来てるのに送られない人いるので、ちょっとあるのかな？I had it off. I had a feeling. Well, now you know. Now you know. I'm really happy. If you guys had it off and if you never knew, I'm really happy that we had this conversation. Sua, thank you again so much for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. Congrats to everyone who got gifted. It could have been you if you had it on. My gacha luck is that bad. You know, I heard that earlier and that person got gifted. So, you know, you never know. You can get gifted when you're not on stream. Yes, you can. You can also get gifted. I'm not sure if you can get gifted if you're not subscribed, though. I'm not sure about that. Yuka-san! メンギフありがとうございます。もうみんなスナイプですね、これは。これ中にオフに知らずに設定したっぽい人がもういるみたいですね、これ。ありがとうございます、ゆかさん。鳥さんもありがとうございます。Thank you so much, guys. メンギフありがとうございます。Thank you so much for the gifted membership. I think you need to subscribe to the channel. Okay. Subscribe to... Oh my gosh. we still have time, guys. We still have time. But Uyir, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm low-key like looking at the gifted membership. I'm like, are they gonna get gifted? Oh my gosh. Wait, now I feel bad. Uyir, thank you so much again for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. I'm also excited to see people get sniped, but also, you know, take it easy, guys. Take it easy, guys. Don't forget, this isn't a game too. I hope you guys are responsible with how you spend money too. I do appreciate it though. I do love to see the happiness, the joy go to other people too. But thank you guys so much for all the support, you know. Most of the support also helps me out with I'm assuming it's gonna help me out a lot with future projects too, and some of the things that I can do and probably can't do in the future, you know, as a streamer too. So I do really appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. Thank you again, Uir, for the 10 additional gifteds. Ayaya, thank you again for the additional 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. And Sakura-san, thank you so much again. 本当にありがとうございます for the 5 additional gifted memberships too. Thank you. I'll get silly too when I finally got money. So, you know, do what makes you happy though, right? Again, there's a lot of ways to support. Obviously, you know, again, watching stream itself, I do really appreciate it. I'm really happy that people again, okay, I'm talking about these things too often lately. But again, thank you guys so much. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping everyone enjoys the Menchie perks. We had a Fall Guys today. If you want to see the VODs for that, if you guys want to see the VODs for that, spending is really fun. Oh, well, that's a dangerous hobby you got there, but you know, I guess I'm not complaining about that. I'm just happy to watch your streams. Well, now you have the settings on. I hope that you get sniped soon. Not even in my stream, but maybe in a different stream too. You know? Even in a different stream too. You never know. You never. Oh my gosh. Minnie, the one that said my luck was too bad, I'm never getting sniped, got sniped, and then is gifting 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for giving back to the community too. I really appreciate it. I'm assuming the community also appreciates it too. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for giving back the snipe to 10 other people too. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys too. Gifted Pog for real. Gifted Pog. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream before things go any more crazy. So you guys, you know, can eat dinner tonight. So yeah, let me wrap it up. Just for everyone's sake here, you know, we're streaming every day anyway, so there's always another chance if you guys would like to, right? Ice soup, you know, maybe I should eat ice soup too. Maybe I should be feeling the same way. Maybe I should eat ice soup. Well, it's already 11 p.m. for me, so yeah. But again, thank you guys so much again for all the continuous support and all the crazy gifteds today. There were a lot today. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys again for the supas. Thank you guys for sticking around for the Cosmic Council. Again, Cosmic Council is something that I wanted to do. I wanted to do as a stream when I started. And I'm really glad that I am able to do this. I'm really happy that I'm able to do this. And I'm happy that I get to spend the time helping people out too, maybe. At least hoping it helps someone out. And I hope to do more in the future. Again, maybe some parts of the Cosmic Council might be shifted towards membership content. But for the next couple of Cosmic Councils, I'll probably keep it as a normal stream until we go through most of the stuff, most of the requests, the submissions that we've got so far. Otsunayu, thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for being here. So glad I get to be here. I'm very happy that you found this place too and decided to stick around. Have a good rest. Thank you guys. Oh, wait, is tomorrow the yakiniku simulator? もしかして待って、明日って朝早く起きないといけない日だっけ？うわ、明日6時起きだ。うわ。うわ。Oh no, tomorrow's my 6 a.m. day. Fuck. Okay, I should probably end stream. Crab, thank you so much for the I was about to say gifted membership. Thank you so much for the super. Thank you so much for the super. Thank you for the stream. Have a good rest, Otsunayu. Thank you so much. Thank you for super, you know, every end of the stream. I've been noticing that. I've been noticing it. There's a slight touch to every time you send it, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Roscoe did something to your home in Minecraft? Wait, I was gonna raid into Roscoe because I saw he was still playing. Bruh. It's okay. I'm raiding in right now, so no worries. I'll witness everything, actually. Yeah, tomorrow's my Japanese stream. So again, tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Yakiniku Simulator from 6 a.m. PST. 6 a.m. PST. But it's gonna be a Japanese mainstream, but I will be talking in English too. And I will be picking up chats from, you know, the English chats too. It's just gonna be the opposite of what I usually do. So, you know, even if you don't speak Japanese, if you want to join in, if you want to chill with me, if you want to eat yakiniku together, feel free to do so. じゃあ明日、朝6時に起きてみんなに叙々苑をおごってもらうのを、期待して頑張ります。じゃあ、美味しいお肉、楽しみに起きますね。JP ネビュラスたち。6 a.m. 焼肉 True。月子さん、スパチャありがとうございます。おつなゆ、朝早起き頑張ります。なので多分5時50分ぐらいに起きるかな。5時50分ぐらいに頑張って起きます。叙々苑か。いや、ありがとうございます。Okay. 焼くのあなたです。いいですよ。僕別に焼くの好きなんで。焼くの別に嫌いじゃないんでいいですよ。みんなのために焼きますよ。はい。仕方ないですね。じゃあ僕が焼いて差し上げましょうか。はい。全員分焼いてあげるので、頑張っておごるからナイ君全部焼いてね。わかりました。全然いいですよ、それ。Okay, but again, seriously, thank you guys so much for sticking around until the end. I think we yapped a little bit more. I've been enjoying these yapping sessions too, again. At the end of the streams, they've been very nice. Thank you guys again for all the support. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'll see you guys in tomorrow morning stream, Yakiniku Simulator. We have a double stream. After that, we have a collab with Zanny. We have a collab with Zanny tomorrow. We're gonna be playing. We're not gonna be playing School 666 anymore. If you guys saw my tweet, we're gonna be playing Overcooked 2. We're gonna be playing Overcooked 2 instead. So double stream tomorrow. I'll see you guys again. Yeah, thank you again for everything, all the gifted memberships too. And if you did get sniped, congrats. Don't forget to thank the gifter too. If you didn't get sniped, there's always next time, hopefully. Let's see. But if you did have your settings off and if you finally turned it on, you're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you for everyone that that told us that you can actually turn your settings off, because I had no clue. I didn't know that was possible, but apparently that's possible, which is crazy for some people because I didn't know that was possible. But yeah, have a good night rest. Have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. ということで、また明日の朝、日本時間の今日の夜ですね、焼肉一緒に食べに行きましょう。頑張って起きるので、もう寝ます。お疲れ様でした。Goodbye, guys. And that was Dr. Umbrage's Cosmic Counsel. I'll see you in the next one.